Hey, beloved, how you doing? How you feeling? How you healing? What's the vibe? What's going on out there in the spiritual streets of yours? How's it going? How's it going? I've got a... What's the vibe? Let's find out what's happening out here in these karmic twin flame streets. We are doing karmics, isn't it? Yeah, karmic and twin flame streets. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what the energy is. Oh, I just got a message that popped up. It's like temperature to rise. Okay. So something's rising. Temperatures are rising. In what though? Okay, so okay, there's resistance. I love it when there's resistance, because it means that there's something that doesn't want to be revealed. So temperatures are rising. Ooh, child. Okay, so we've got two energies here. So let's start with the karmics, shall we? Temperatures are rising within the karmics in your life, beloved. You know why? Because they're feeling quite rejected by you, beloved. They don't like it. It's making their blood boil. You're making them real angry. You're ticking them right off, actually. They don't like the fact that you've rejected them. For whatever reason, they do not like the fact that you've rejected them. We've had isolation out here. Isolation, rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. They're feeling isolated because you decided to put yourself first. And you continue to decide to put yourself first. You've not said to yourself, well, you know what, I'm going to make a new year's resolution and we're going to keep talking. No, you've set the boundaries and you've cut that person off. You've cut that community off. You've cut that workplace off. Whatever that energy is, wherever that energy comes from, you've decided to take a leap of faith and you're like, no, I'm cutting this off. I'm moving on. This is why their temperatures are rising, because they're pissed off. They're pissed off and they're stressed out. Stressed out. They're getting migraines and they're worrying like hell, because they're just like, well, how can I control this collective if they're not even bothering with me? They're not bothering with me energetically. And look, another one that popped out. Wow, and at the bottom of the deck, look, we've got narcissist. So whoever you've got in your life is a narcissist. And the narcissists, they hate being rejected, even when they're wrong, and they're always wrong, and they just hate it. Because they're always right, you see. They're always right. They're never wrong, hey? And the thing with the narcissists as well is that they're such cowards, and they're so pathetic and quite weak, because they just get the energies of those around them. They just feed off of this, this energy of, I'm so wonderful, I'm so great. You're collective, you're the villain, when in actual fact you're not. You're the freaking hero. They're the villain. But they don't like the fact that you're isolating yourself from them, and that you have moved on, and that you're rejecting you're actually rejecting the null hypothesis. I don't want to put up with your bullshit anymore. No, thank you. No, ma'am. Not today, Felicia. No, not today. Because you had your epiphany moment, baby. It took you fucking long enough, but you had that epiphany moment. When you realize that actually this red flag that keeps showing up, this abuse that I keep feeling, these energy that I keep feeling in my body, things that people are saying to me, this is not right. This is not the energy of a relationship that I need to be in. And so you went within, beloved. You reflected. You found the answers to your questions and the questions to your answers. You untrapped yourself from this egotistical, opportunistic hold. And it says fragile at the bottom. Well, yes, narcissists are extremely fragile as well. They're fragile because they refuse to heal from their childhood traumas. So they use the traumas of what you have, in addition to their own traumas, to manipulate, to gaslight, to love bomb, to control, to silence the lamb. But you are worthy. The Most High says you are worthy Worthy is the Lamb, beloved. You are the worthy one. So stand up, stand tall, and tell that motherfucker to fuck off. Get out of my energy. Leave me alone. Like I said, this energy, they're paranoid as hell. Paranoid as hell. They're being cautious, they're feeling insecure, and they're guarded. Absolutely. Let them lean into the fake entourage that they have around them. Because they can't lean into you anymore, beloved. Because you were their rock. Not anymore. Because they didn't know how to treat you properly. And they certainly didn't know how to heal. Do you think that you getting into a relationship, beloved, with a narcissist was just because you just didn't have anything better to do that day? Absolutely not. The ancestors and spirit guides knew exactly what they were doing. You got into a relationship with that narcissist because you needed to heal your bloodline. Because your parents probably a narcissist. Your brother's probably a narcissist. Your sister's probably a narcissist. Damn it, your whole family's probably narcissistic. But you, beloved, you're not. You're the one that was supposed to come and break this curse, this demonic energy from your bloodline. And you, in turn, were supposed to heal that narcissist. Well, not supposed to, but they were to... If they had taken their mission, they would have healed their narcissistic bloodline as well, and in turn healed themselves. But they chose not to. They chose to take the easy route. And they chose to not heal their bloodline, but simply to just tap into their narcissistic energy and continue tapping into their narcissistic energy. So you took the time, beloved. You took the time to set your boundaries. And because you took the time to set your boundaries, that's why you cut the ties with this narcissist. It says disrespectful, enough is enough, defend yourself. You absolutely did. That's exactly what you did. You defended yourself. You cut ties. You decided to go into healing. Because cutting ties with this narcissist to heal your bloodline, and so that they in turn choose to heal their bloodline, sent you both into an awakening. The difference is that one of you chose to embody the divine awakening and the other one chose not to. The other one chose to stay in the low vibrational energy that their ancestors were screaming to be free from in their bloodline. But now you know what you know, and you'll never get entrapped in that narcissistic relationship ever again. Because you can smell the roses. You've slowed down, you've taken some time for you, and you're getting out into nature, you're grounding and you're healing, which is a lot that can be said for the narcissist that you've left behind, because they're still entrapped within emotions of worry, fear, tension. My encouragement to you, beloved, is to continue on your divine path of healing from this narcissist. Energetically, it takes a while to heal from such abuse. But don't give up hope. Keep the faith. Because this is where their energy is. Energetically, they're hopeless, they're lost, they're depressed, and ready to take that final step. Because they know what they've done to you. They know. Angel numbers 0909. So keep going, beloved, because the world out there has endless possibilities. Keep following your dreams. Keep leveling up. Make your mind up. Believe in yourself. Absolutely. And you see the picture in this card where there are two people holding hands and the divine light in between their hands? Don't worry. Because you experienced a narcissistic love, the new love that's coming in for you, it's not going to be chaotic. It's not going to be toxic. It's going to be the love that you've always ever wanted and dreamed of. So keep the faith, keep thriving, keep striving, keep healing, and keep looking after yourself. You've got this.